Hi, Panthers. It's Mrs. Qualheim. I am here to give you a brief overview of how to use our new academic and career planning tool called Xello. It used to be called Career Cruising for those of you that used it in sixth grade. Now it is called Xello. So, what we are going to look at today is how you will log in, as I mentioned, and then we are going to complete some tasks that are required for you to have finished before you end seventh grade. Those tasks will include retaking Career Matchmaker. For those of you that took it last year, it did not roll over into the new Xello system, unfortunately, but it's a fun little quiz to take, so I think you'll enjoy taking that. Once you're done, it will give you a list of careers as it did last year. It looks a little different, but you can explore those career matches and then save 3 that you find interesting. Reminder, this is not an official plan for you. As a 7th grader, we want you to be thinking about what interests you, what you like to do, careers you might find interesting just to know more about, not that you actually are going to participate in those unless you really want to. Completing a learning style quiz is the 3rd activity, and then updating your experiences and interests within your plan is the 4th. Those are the 4 required activities before you leave 7th grade. Then after that, if you would choose to, new to Xello, there are different activities and lessons that you can participate in that we can show you, and they're interactive and they're pretty fun, some of them too. So that's also another option. To log on to Xello, you are going to go to the Sun Prairie Area School District webpage where you are going to log in, and then you will find Xello at the bottom of the My SP screen here. It's going to look like this, the icon will, and it will say Xello on the bottom. You are going to click on that, and that will bring you to your dashboard for Xello. There's not much more than that to log in. It should give you your first name. It may ask you for your email address if you would like to share that. You do not have to. The reason they ask for that is they automatically make that part of your plan so that when you apply for colleges or when you apply for jobs, even when you're in high school, you could use this tool or this plan that you're starting to create now as a way to apply for those. And so that would just be a communication piece, but you don't have to share your email right now. Reminder that just like Career Cruising, the Xello is yours and yours alone. So you are the only person that can share it with people. No one else will be going on your Xello site. So this is what your dashboard looks like now. There are 2 different ways to get to everything on the site. Across the top bar here on this black bar, we have About Me, we have Exploring Options, and we have Goals and Plans. This plan part is where your official plan is going to be developed. You don't have to worry about that so much now. The activities that you are going to participate in will automatically roll into that plan. And then as you get older in high school and in college, you can use that plan to apply for different things. The About Me is what we're going to be focusing on for several of your tasks today. So you can also go through About Me here or Exploring Options or Goals and Plans. It says the same thing, but they're pretty basic function down here. And then the lessons that I had mentioned that you could go to after your tasks are done are all down here, and you can click on any of these to start. However, I think a more interesting way to approach this is if you click on All About Me, you get to add your own pictures up top here, and this really is your personalized page. So what you do is you're going to click on Matchmaker. That is that quiz that you took that had the faces. So it asks you if you want to do certain things, and you say whether or not you're interested. After that is done being taken, it will give you a list of possible career choices, and then you're going to click on those and explore. The second part of this is learning style. You can, or this is one of the other tasks that you have to do. Again, not difficult, but very interesting to see what type of learner you are. You can certainly set a goal right now if you would like to. That's absolutely fine. Anything within this site that you would like to do, sorry about that, you are welcome to. Then on the bottom, the last task talks about updating your experiences and interests. That is down here where it says experience. So you can click on any one of these, and then you can add a job. So let's say you babysit, and you don't have to you can just put family. You don't have to put the family's actual name. And then about when you started that job to when. So if you started, say, last year, you can put that in, just pick a month. And then if it's ongoing, you click this ongoing box right here, and they know that's something that you currently still do. And then you can give a location. What is different this year is that you can write down what you liked about it, what you found challenging, and what you learned. You don't have to do that, but that is definitely an option. Okay. So that's where you keep track of your work experience, your volunteer experience, your education. These two, you'll focus on education and life a little bit more when you are older. Then you can go down to skills, and that looks at what are you good at, and you can add those skills. So you pick these different categories, and then you choose what you think that you're good at. Along similar, with interests, you go into the interests, you click on update, or yours will just say add interests, and then you choose from a whole variety of things that interest you. This is new to Xello, and we think it's very interesting. So it says to put the places that you visited. Um, we've talked about in other classes putting on places maybe where your family is from, or places you hope to visit, because it's pretty fascinating to see your map will light up with different places that you add to it. Okay, so after you take your matchmaker and you get your list of careers, you might not have some careers that you're interested in on there. It might not come up. That's okay. What you can do is go to this career section, says exploring careers. It will gives you these filters you can use. So right when you first get onto it, it's going to be A through Z filtered. You can also filter it through high to low salary and demand for job, meaning how likely are you to be hired in that job? Is there high likelihood or low likelihood? You can also base your what comes up here on education. So if you click off high school or you click off 2-year college, and then it will only give you 4-year college opportunities as listed here. Another easy way to look up any career you're interested in is to click the search bar. You can type in, I will put aerospace engineer back in there. So then you can click on that. And just as with career cruising, it gives you all of this information about the career, including videos that you can watch. It talks about the career cluster. So maybe this job doesn't interest you quite. You can click on the cluster, and then it will bring up other options within that cluster. Okay. You can also, as you keep scrolling down, there's a declining demand in this particular field. It tells you what the core tasks are, tells you about the workplace environment. It's just set up very nicely for you to do some research on different careers that you're interested in. So after you find some careers you're interested in, if you like them and want to save them to your plan, you can save as many as you want, but we'd like you to save at least 3. You click this heart and it will turn red, and that means that it is already then saved into your plan. So you're going to, just as a review, retake your matchmaker. Then you're going to explore some careers and save 3 or more of them. Then you're going to complete your learning styles quiz, which you can find under All About Me right here. And then you are going to update your experiences and interests, which are all right here. Very easy to use website. You can't mess it up. So just explore, play around with it. And if you have any questions, you can always let myself, Mrs. Qualheim, or Miss Alex and our other school counselor know what questions you have. Thanks so much.